Welcome to Big Rooster's 420 channel on products, paraphernalia, growing laws, getting your medical card information for the state of New Mexico. In later episodes, we'll build a greenhouse, plant from seed, and monitor growing from seed to weed. If you like this channel, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Nothing to download, and subscriptions are free. Let's get into today's episode. Mickey Kush Bud and guitar-shaped pipes. Okay, before we get started, in full disclosure, I am a disabled vet. I have my medical marijuana card in the state of New Mexico, so it is legal for me to possess, smoke, and grow. I have a PPL card. It has to be renewed every year, but they give you a 3-year card. Okay, getting into today's episode. We have the bottom of my Mickey Kush Bud. It comes in a container when you go to the dispensary, and it looks like a prescription bottle, and it has all your information on there of what it is, how much weight, and everything, and you get a receipt. In order to legally possess it, you have to keep it in your prescription bottle, have the receipt, and keep it in a locked container when not in use. So, once you understand the laws, they're easy to go by. Plus, I like locking up my weed anyway. If I go out somewhere, somebody breaks in my house, they might not get my weed. I'd have to kill somebody for that. Anyway, moving along to the Mickey Kush Bud at the bottom of the barrel. I have a lot of the shake at the bottom. Usually, the bud, it just crumbles as you get your bud out, so I have shake at the bottom. I usually use all of it up before I move on to my next brand. The Mickey Kush Bud that I purchased, it's a sativa dominant strain, and it's a hybrid, and it was 26.6%, and the CBDs was 0%. That's the analysis that's on the container. They give you a little bit of the rules and everything on the side, just like a normal prescription, pretty much. Anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to get a new pipe out. I've been using the same pipe for a while. I kind of get burned out on it in a little while, after it gets all clogged up, I throw it away and get another one. I sell pipes on yard sales, online, eBay, stuff like that. Anyway, I buy my screens in bulk, and I keep them in an old container from the dispensary, so I don't have to fuck with the packs all the time. And I like using a steel screen. When you use a steel screen, it lasts a little longer than the copper screens. Copper screens burn easy. I have a couple guitar pipes here. This one's pretty cool. I sell it for about $10, and it looks like this. It has skulls on it, and it has that little lid on it that you can, light your pot through. Anyway, this comes off, and then sometimes it's a little hard to get it off, but most of the time they'll come off. A little bit of pressure. Some of them have a little grip. This one happens to be smooth, so it's a little tougher to get it to spin off. My fingers are too big for it. Trying to get it off of there. Okay, anyway, we managed to get the lid off. I don't use the lid. It's a real pain in the ass. Anyway, we're going to take our screen See, there's no screen in the pipe. You can take your screen, you're going to put it down in the hole of your pipe, and you're going to push it down evenly until you get it in there pretty evenly. Make sure it's in there pretty good. You don't want any escapees going out the hole and down your throat, especially when they're lit. Anyway, we now have a screen, and there's no carburetor anywhere on these guitar pipes. There's a mouthpiece at the end of it, so it looks pretty cool. Anyway, makes you feel like a rock star. Not really, but anyway, here's another style of pipe. I have quite a few of them. This one here happens to be a black one with the yin and yang. It's a pretty cool pipe. Already has a screen in it. I took the top off already. As I said before, I hate those tops. Now, once you get your apparatus set up, since I'm down to the shake in the bottom of the container, I just pretty much tap it in there, try to get the bowl filled up, and there you have it. Green on green. Can't ask for any better than that. And I got these stupid cheap ass fucking lighters I got online. God, what a disappointment. Anyway, thank God they were cheap. I've got a bunch of them. You know, I bought 100 of them. Thought I was gonna make a couple bucks on them, and they ain't worth a couple bucks for all 100. Anyway, lesson learned. Going back to the Bics when these run out. Anyway, you know, once you get everything set up, and you just take your pipe, get your lighter lit, love the taste of a new pipe. Oh my God. Yeah, I used my pipes for a little while. You know, being disabled is kind of on the budget right now, but another few more months I should be having my disability, and God, everything will be great. Get my greenhouse up. Woo! All right. I like to hang out at night, write my book, watch a little TV. I take a lot of medicine at night. And, you know, out of all the medicine, the only thing that helps is this right here. You know, this cures everything. Anxiety, depression, if you're upset stomach, got Crohn's disease, you can't eat, you know. Take a hit or two of that with some good weed of, you know, at least 25% or higher in the THC. I have tried the CBDs before. And surprisingly, it really works. But you got to get something like 6% THC, 15% CBDs. My wife does that, and it works great for her. She has diabetes with neuropathy, so it works great for her. I have a lot of anxiety and stuff and PTSD, so it really helps me sleep at night and relax. And, you know, on days when I'm, you know, got a lot going on in my head, I can actually take a puff or two, and I don't do it to get high. I gave up that 45 years ago. You know, I just do it to, you know, better my mood, better my, you know, I cut out 4 of my medications just by doing medical marijuana. It's a great thing that states are getting on board. The only bad thing is I think the federal government, by decriminalizing it, and, you know, they can't tax it until they get it off of the Schedule 1 drug list. once they get it off of that and they decriminalize it, they're already trying to dip into the CBD business, and next thing you know, once it's decriminalized and everything, they're going to pass a law that they're probably going to step in and make it legal, which is great on one hand, but on the other hand, now we're going to have them in our pockets. They're going to be taxing the hell out of it like they do cigarettes, and you're going to have to grow your own, or you have to buy it on the black market. Personally, I've been buying it on the black market for 40. I bought it on the black market for 40 years. There was never really a break in the chain of supply. It was always in an abundance, except for a few times a year, once a year for the new crop. And if they made a major bust, well, then you're short on pot a little bit, or it goes up $5 or $10. But hell, I remember getting a lid for freaking $10. Now it costs you $10 a gram, and they weigh it. Back then they give you a 4-finger bag, $10. Shit. Anyway, I'm going to be taking another hit off of this here. Okay, well, at the 26 point something percent, 2 puffs of that, and you should be good enough to kick back, watch 2.5 Men or something like that during syndication. But hell, they're getting paid. Anyway, this is my episode on the Mickey Kush Bud and the guitar-shaped pipes, and just my review on it. The guitar-shaped pipes, the only problem I see is they don't last very long. They get resonated very quick, but they're very cool at parties and a great conversation piece. Use it once or twice at a party, or 4 or 5 times for yourself, and just count on you're gonna clean it maybe once and throw it away. Buy something else, try something new, try something cool. Okay, I believe that will do it for today's episode. Until next time, stay safe, don't trust the government, smoke weed for your health. Remember, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Nothing to download, and subscription is free. Well, I'm going to go ahead and continue with it's howdy doobie time, so this is Big Rooster out.